Do you dread cooking but love to eat like I do? Transform basic grocery items and pantry staples into simple, delicious family meals. Now, we just had the Oscars. You see, I got Zoe, I got Mickey, and I got Timmy. And speaking of stars, I got Emily. We're going to talk about her brand new book, The Simplified Cookbook, Delicious Meals and Effortless Prep. Good morning, Emily. How are you?
Thank you so much for that warm introduction and for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
Now, does cooking bring you joy, and why is it important to you to serve your family homemade meals?
You know what brings me joy is eating really good food and being around the table with my family. Making messes in the kitchen and spending hours chopping and mincing is not my gift. I don't enjoy it as much as the other things. And so creating a cookbook for busy people who have a lot going on and who really love to eat, that was the goal here. And I'm super proud of it.
Now, you've joked that this is an anti-cooking book. Can you say more about that?
Absolutely. So, kind of like we said, I found in my career that the best things that I have done that have been the most successful and impactful have come out of real pain points in my life. This cookbook is truly born of my own, if we're being honest, guilt feelings about not being naturally gifted in the kitchen. I come from a family of people who can put a little of this and a little of that, and let's see what we have and make something. And that is my nightmare. I need very clear directions. I need to know exactly what to do. And I needed a book. I needed a place where I could go to create a meal plan for my family, things that most of the people in my house would eat. I have three kids and a husband and a dog who's in the window who also loves to eat. And that's what this became. It truly became a really awesome tool full of stupid easy recipes that are absolutely delicious, 6 ingredients or less, 15 minutes or less, and truly help you get dinner on the table fast.
Now, what advice do you have for other moms who don't love cooking?
Yes. Well, if you are a mom who doesn't love cooking, number one, you're in good company. But in the beginning of the cookbook, there are a few essays. We call them kitchen notes. And there's 13 essays that are full of really tactical tips for some of those real pain points that we commonly encounter in the kitchen. Giving yourself grace to let go of perfectionism. What to do if you're a kid Ubering mom who's going between soccer and ballet and all the things, feeding picky eaters, when you're trying to eat healthy-ish, those kinds of things. I think when we give ourselves the grace and the permission to approach those things head on, to not be perfect at all of them, it makes the rest of it more fun. It's more fun to get in the kitchen and put something together when you're not holding yourself to a standard that feels impossible.
Now, how does your book help families on a budget? Is cooking less expensive than eating out or ordering in?
Okay, I love this question because what I have found, I've sort of tested this theory. Before the cookbook, I was like, is it cheaper? Is it, easier to make things at home or to go and grab something easy and inexpensive? What I have found is that understanding that these recipes are made with kitchen staples, things you may already have, things that I often see BOGO at the grocery store. I am absolutely saving money in the kitchen, and I'm finding that my kids are eating it. They're repurposing leftovers. We truly are not only enjoying the time we're spending in the kitchen and the food that we're eating, but we're getting creative with what we do with the leftovers and the leftover ingredients as well.
Well, speaking of which, you've held up the book. I've got it right here with me. What do you want readers to take away from your book? What's the biggest thing?
The one thing I want readers to take away from this cookbook is what I've taken away from it, and it's that you can be capable. You are capable in the kitchen. Cooking does not have to be complicated. What truly matters is the time we spend around the table together, getting good food in our bellies. That's the biggest takeaway for me, that it doesn't have to be a hard thing, that it can be fun and you're capable.
I've been speaking with Emily Lay. We've been talking about her new book, The Simplified Cookbook, Delicious Meals and Effortless Prep. She's among the stars with Timothy. And we got Zoe. We got Mickey. Emily, thank you so much for joining us on Morning, but I can't help it. We just had the Oscars, and I had to put you in that category.
Hey, I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.